This is what happens when you're always doing too many things. Within each new scene, for each new scene, I'm bringing another doll into the scene. Well, now I have these two, and as you can see, my mummy, I have to redo her. I have to stop buying stuff. I told you I got this and a pendulum book and a tea leaf reading book. Eventually, somebody's going to be like, okay, there's however many dolls in here. And I told you about that Japanese guy who had like, I don't know, it took him like less than 5 minutes to move. He was like timing how long it was going to take. I don't remember the numbers, but I don't see myself being that extreme of a fucking minimalist. I told you, look, so I brought this one into the frame. No point. There's no point in fucking, like, zippering it up, because you just have to see that I have clothes. Like, let's count how many items of things and possessions this bitch has, I told you I got this from Thailand. I went there 2 times so far. I think. Yeah, 2 times. And it's hot in here. Let me see. I wanted to talk about a lot of things, like this keychain thing that I got, right? I took this off of the tote bag that I need to show you guys before I give it to my mom. Now, I wanted to talk about weapons of opportunity. I think for females, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I highly recommend all females to take up some sort of self-defense, because, we live in a ridiculously crazy world where people like to, kidnap you, torture you, and record that shit, and then, just do terrible things to you and record that shit on camera, because apparently, there's a market for that type of content, torture. And then they dismember you and sell your organs, body parts, whatever. So this is why, for females especially, I think, just be smart and be aware of your surroundings. I told you, whenever you see me on my videos, obviously I'm working. And I don't look like this when I'm trying to get shit done outside. I mean, like I said, if we lived in a Barbie world and everybody looks like motherfucking Barbie and Ken around here, then I wouldn't mind dressing nicer. Like, even in Albania, I felt safe and comfortable enough to dress sluttier, because the girls over there are all beautiful and dress, sluttier. I don't want to, like, call them slutty, but, like, you have to understand, I'm a Marine vet. I swear like a Marine, right? Because I am. I'm a Marine. Veteran. Once a Marine, always a Marine. I have too many things. That's just the bottom line. And it doesn't matter in what order I fucking let go of all these things. The important thing is for me to simply start letting go faster. Because even though I still have a lot of time left, to me, I feel like I'm racing against time. That's how I feel. So that's why I keep emphasizing that, eventually you're gonna see me wearing the same shit over and over again. Right? So, like, this doesn't even look good on me, I don't think. But I don't know, like, I can also take the padding out. That way it's even more lightweight. Look, while I'm doing this, I'm like making sure, does my face look okay? I mean, I already used bronzer to try and contour. Like, here's the thing, I really need to do like a more extensive makeup tutorial, like learn more about makeup. So I can do the contouring, highlighting, etc. But of course, that's gonna take time, energy, money, because I have to like go buy more makeup. Right? Anyway. So yeah, I had this as a keychain. I'm trying to keep track of the time. Okay, 6 minutes. I had this as a keychain because you never know when you gotta like slap somebody. A lot of the S&M shit, they have this thing, and I had this thing dangling out of the fucking tote bag, and I asked my dad to help me take it apart. So weapons of opportunity. I also have like another thing. I think it's like man, whenever I finally make more space in my house and I can find that thing, then I'll show it to you. I don't even know what it's fucking called. It's like a saw, but it's super lightweight. I think it's very convenient or handy to have. Like, obviously it's a weapon, but like I said, like, weapons of opportunity. This is a weapon of opportunity. You gotta not be so oblivious, right? Because a lot of people are just like super, looking down at their phone everywhere they are. They're just like shutting off the outside world, and that's dangerous. I mean, you're making yourself an easy target. You understand? I mean, I don't want to like put fear into you because we already live in a fear-based society. Like, it's intentional. Like, they want you to stay fearful of everything because fear is how they control you. Let me stop 2 of my cameras. I need to stop the Diva and the Genius one. Let me see. This one, because it gives me problems when the fucking thing is too long. And honestly, I feel like this scene is good enough, because if I'm being honest, I'm not crazy about this dress. I guess it's like, what, poplin or whatever? And I think I need to move the light.